Filming B-roll is a crucial part to enhance any video. Today, I want to talk about the tricks and tips that I have learned on best practices while recording that B-roll. For tip number one, I want to talk about having a plan before you press record. Once you have a general angle of how you want to film your B-roll shot, think to yourself the 3 or 4 shots you can do within that recording. So if you're on a tripod or even handheld, it can be kind of like a pan, a tilt, a focus pull, or for like a gimbal, just the different gimbal moves you can do within that one recording. So for example, here is how I would kind of do it. I have the angle that I like. I'll press record and I'll go, okay, starting a pan, 3, 2, 1, panning, land it. Okay, setting up for a tilt. Ready, here we go, starting, landing it. Okay, doing a focus pull, starting it, landing it, right? Having all those different in and out point options within one recording, within one angle of the B-roll, will just help out the workflow and editing and giving you options on what the best in and out point would be to tell the story more effectively. For tip number 2, I want to talk about the reverse focus pull, which I guess is kind of more of a trick that I've learned over the years. What you want to do, instead of starting out of focus and trying to land and hit that focus on the focus pull, especially if it is on an extreme close-up, what I like to do is just do the reverse of that. You start the shot of how you want the shot to end. So we're in focus, we like the framing of it, then I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and ease out that focus pull and try and bring it back as far as you can. And editing, you can reverse that shot, and now you know 100% of the time that that shot is going to land in focus. The one time this doesn't work is if there's kind of background movement going on with people or cars, because if you do that in post, you'll just be seeing the people and cars going backwards. So just keep that in mind next time you try this trick. For my last point, I kind of want to talk about talking through your B-roll. Now, this really only works if your B-roll doesn't need any audio and you are not the one editing the footage. Talk through even all the tips that we've done before. Starting a pan, landing the pan, okay? Framing up for a tilt, starting the tilt, ending the tilt, framing up for a focus pull, doing the focus pull, doing the reverse focus pull, and talking through the reverse focus pull, and even say during the recording, okay, reverse that in and out point in post-production to know that we have the perfect focus pull. I'm gonna start with the pan here. So let's do like a full pan for you. Go. We land it with room for graphics for bottom left. Tilt could be nice. Yeah, that greenery is kind of cool. I'm gonna give you a reverse focus pull out. So reverse this in post. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not that much room at F4, but it's something. Right, so it's those little things to help communication with an editor, especially if you're not editing, that can help that workflow to complete the production and process way easier. There are some times that this also could work for A-roll, when the A-roll doesn't need any audio from the shot. And if it's more of maybe a voiceover driven project. There's times where I can remember doing a lot of infotainment screen stuff on cars on how to navigate like every single setting. So it's very script and process heavy. And sometimes just a visual slate doesn't really do the trick. So kind of talking through, hey, this is the English process of this line of the script can help an editor so much more than you can think. Because I've been on both sides of that, where I'm the editor and calling back a videographer being like, what is the shot? What were we thinking here? Did we shoot this out of order? Like, where does this fit in the edit? And I've made the mistakes of being the video person and not talking through a shot and having that call from an editor. So I hope you learned something today of just the little best practices you can be doing while filming your B-roll, and how the actions that you can take on set and while you're recording can very much help an editor, and in return help the successful completion of a project. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.